Welcome, welcome. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels and this is a live Q&A. So I'm really excited to be with you guys today and we got Daisy in the house already. Welcome, honey. Daisy's in the house, sending you lots of love. So big welcome to anyone who's here right now. It's not actually showing on live, but I'm just waiting for it to come up. So we've got have a blessed day to love you by heart. Love you too, honey. Sending you lots of love. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. I'm sending you lots of love. So this is a live Q&A. My name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels. And if you want to ask me a question, all you need to do is click anywhere. If you want after. Sorry, it's not showing it's live for me, so I'm just confused as to why I've got people coming in. I think some people perhaps come into the chat before I actually go live. I don't know if you can see me yet. Can you see me yet? Because I can't see myself on here yet. But anyway, so my name's Liz. This is Guided by Angels, a live Q&A. So if you are clicking on this later, all you need to do is click anywhere during the replay and you receive an answer. There we go. It's live now. It's live now. Welcome, welcome. Okay, you can see me. Okay. Let me just click the like button. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up, guys. So we're going to be answering some questions today on this magical Monday, which feels like a Sunday here because it's a bank holiday in the UK. So I'm going to start with Daisy says, "Hi, Madam Liz, can I get your guidance what my person is currently thinking about me and when will I get a job?" Okay. When will you get a job? The angels are saying you'll get the job at the right time. So don't worry about anything to do with the job, okay? Just know that it's coming. The right thing will come. So right now, this is a big time for you to maybe try something new or think about what you want. So regarding your job, think about your inner child. What does your inner child want to do? What lights you up inside? What are your passions? What are your dreams? What are your goals? That's what the angels want you to think about. Instead of just going for any job to earn money or, to get something, the angels really think about what you perhaps wanted to do as a child and how that relates to where you are now. For example, what I mean is things that we love to do as a child is because we're passionate about things. For example, when I was a kid, I wanted to be an astronomer. Now, obviously that never happened, but it meant I was interested in the planets and all these things. And I don't do astrology, but I work with angels. I work with the heavens. So this is a big sign about what I was passionate about. And I also had a really great imagination for visualization as a child. And that's kind of what I do now. I create things through my imagination. In other words, that's about working with the law of attraction and manifestation. So I feel you need to really think about what you desire and what you want instead of just going for any job. It's like the angels are saying, this is the time now to really change your life and think about what you want to be doing instead of what maybe you think you should be doing. So your person is saying to you, I'm learning from my mistakes. So remember, there's no mistakes, there's only lessons, and those lessons lead to blessings. So your person is saying, I'm going through a lot right now to learn from the things I've done in the past that make me stronger. Learning to be able to handle things better with you, be able to handle things better in my own life. So it's like your person is admitting that they've made mistakes, but it's made them stronger, it's made them a survivor. And this is what you're being shown as well. That everything that happens to you happens for you. So your person is really saying to you, when we've been through pain and heartbreak, it's made us stronger. We've learned from those mistakes because there is no mistakes. There's only lessons that lead to blessings. So anytime you feel like they've made a mistake or you've made a mistake, look at it a lot clearer from a higher perspective and say, okay, we're just learning and growing. So there's a lot of spiritual growth taking place right now within your connection. You are a student and a teacher of each other, and that's what you're being shown. And with the Six of Cups coming up as well, I also feel this is a big message about coming back together. This is a card of reunion, fresh starts ahead. So I feel that definitely your person is learning from the past to be able to reach out to you and be with you the way they want to be with you. But regarding work and career, I'm going to pull another card. I feel that you have to think about what you really want, what lights you up inside and what maybe does your inner child want to be doing. And this can also be thinking about, we've got good luck, is on your side. Also thinking about things you want to do in your life. So for example, your inner child may be craving to travel or do other things, and the angels are wanting you to manifest a job or a situation that allows you to bring that in. So your fortune is improving and you'll get a lucky break soon. So something is coming in soon where you're going to get a lucky break. So don't overthink it or worry or stress over it. Give it to heaven. Once you ask, it is given. says, collect nuggets of wisdom, you will need them in the near future. So remember, everything you're going through right now is giving you wisdom. You're going through experiences that grow your soul and make you stronger. And that's the message I have for you today. I hope that helps, okay? Big thank you to everyone who's in the house. I'm sending you lots of love. So I'm going to go to the donations. The way I work this chat is I will prioritise donations because they are an energy exchange. Doesn't mean I'm missing anyone out. If there was no donations, I would just work through the chat. So I'm going to do the donations and then go back into the chat or do what they guide me to do. So Samantha, welcome, honey. Sending you lots of love. Hi, Liz. What's Louis thinking towards me today? So what's Louis thinking towards you today? Jump straight out. I'm not avoiding you. I'm avoiding my own feelings. So it's like that escape energy. He knows he needs to escape a situation, or he knows he needs to escape from where he is. He knows he needs a plan to be able to move forward to you. And that's what he's doing. But he's struggling because he's feeling a lot of emotion and he's trying to avoid those feelings. And it is, Monday today. For me, it feels like a Sunday because it's a bank holiday. But I feel, what he's distracting himself today. Whatever he's doing, whether he's working or he isn't working, whatever he's doing, he's distracting himself. That can be with many things. But he's distracting himself to avoid his feelings because they're very intense. So he's not ignoring you or avoiding you. He's trying to just get on with things today because he may be feeling a bit stressed out about facing up to things. And we've got the crow coming through as well. So the crow is bringing in adjustments here. And the crow is giving keys. It's like he knows what he needs to do. He needs to unlock the door and create a move. So what I'm feeling is the unlocking energy. It's like he's saying, I need to escape. And this crow is bringing the keys in. So it's like he's gaining all the knowledge and all the wisdom about how he can escape his situation. Or, and I say escape, it's more about moving on from where he is to be available for you, or moving on from a situation to be available for you, freeing his mind. So those are the adjustments he needs to make. And this crow is kind of offering him the keys. The crow is symbolic of the spiritual realms and, the way that we go within and the answers that come to us through our intuition. So he's being shown the way. He's being given the keys. It's like he's thinking, I can't do this, but the angel's saying, yes, you can. You've just got to look in the mirror. You've just got to face yourself a little bit more. So he's escaping things today, not because he wants to stay away from you or not be with you, not because he doesn't love you, but because he's, he knows he's got to open this door and he knows he's got to step up and lead and take control. And that's really what's coming through. So you may even see crows. When we see crows, it's like something in our physical life or something is trying to get our attention. So he's seen all the signs and the synchronicities about you and about being with you and how to move towards you. He's just a little bit afraid of making that move. And that's what he's working through today. I hope that helps, okay? Alicia, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi, Liz, message from Tyrone, please. So what does Tyrone want you to know? What does Tyrone want you to know? Tyrone is asking for compassion. He's saying, I'm more sensitive than you think I am, so please be compassionate towards me. Please don't, resent me or go into blame. So he really is asking you for time. He's saying, I'm a lot more sensitive to things than you think. So he's working through his feelings. Remember, you make him feel vulnerable, and that will be one of the problems he is healing. One of the, the wounds he is healing. It's not really a problem, it's a wound. So we've got the Six of Flames, bullseye. You're the bullseye. So what he's saying is, I'm coming towards you. I am taking action. I am going to move towards you. It's like when he thinks about you, you're that bullseye. So imagine you are focused on what you want to do. You want to hit the bullseye, and that's what he's focused on. So he is focused on you. Okay, it's just that he gets sensitive to his emotions. And I feel he's saying that to you. He's saying, just give me time. I am a sensitive person. I am worthy. Please be flexible and adaptable. So he's asking for your flexibility and your compassion. He says you'll need to see in the dark to maneuver the coming changes. So that's like seeing through the illusion of the 3D world. Looking beyond the physical. Saying, well, it seems extreme, just hang on in there because this too shall pass. So whatever you're going through right now, it will pass. Okay, and you'll be together in divine timing. I'm going to pull you another card. So I feel he gets very stressed out by his feelings and he pulls back from you. We've got the trials of love, lessons. It's all about lessons. It's all about growth. It's all about learning to give back to the self. It's all about realizing you don't need this other person to complete you or fulfill you in any way, because you do. You complete and fulfill yourself. And that's what we learn during the times when we feel like they should be there or they're not there, and we have to give back to ourselves. And that's what you're learning right now. But it's like he's saying to you, my focus is on you to be with you because you're that bullseye. You know, think about when you're playing darts and you have to focus on what you're doing. So he is focused on what he's doing right now to be able to open up more to you. And that's really what he wants to be doing. He wants to open up more. He just deals with pain. He said, I'm more sensitive than you think I am. I am learning my lessons through our connection, the trials of love that we go through. And we're both learning to be flexible and adaptable. And that's what you're learning right now, to be flexible and adaptable. You may even see bats, because bats are that symbol of the hanged man. You know, delays are necessary. Don't worry. Take your time. Be at ease with the process of the journey. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Laura, sending you lots of love. We got little Angelica here blowing kisses to you and Grace. And I don't know if you saw this morning, but Chrissy G called Grace Carrot Bradshaw. You know, we talk about being Carrie Bradshaw. Carrot Bradshaw, isn't that just amazing? So I pinned it to the where she put the comment on. I was like, wow. It was when Grace was showing all the clothes off. Amazing, like Carrot Bradshaw. Wow. Yeah, get those likes up, guys. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up. It really does help. Okay, so we're going to do a message from Marianne. Welcome, honey. Thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz. What did B think of my picture on Instagram, and what does A want to say to me today? Okay, so what's going on with B, and what's going on with A? What's going on with A? What's going on with A? Let's look at A first. A is saying, you would be so proud of me if you knew how far I'd come. So what he's really saying to you is, I have changed a lot since I've known you, and I have been adjusting certain things in my life. So whereas sometimes you may feel like or think that nothing's really moving forward, he's really saying to you, if you knew me before, and you know me now, it's like if you'd have seen him in the past, you'd realise how much he's grown and evolved. So it's like he's saying to you, I'm proud of myself because I am changing and I am opening up more and becoming my true self. So I feel that he wants to share with you some kind of accomplishment. And I feel this is really about him feeling good enough for you. No, he wants to show you his accomplishments. He wants to talk about things he's doing. He wants to be someone that you can be proud of. And they give me fear. And that brings up fear in him. So again, there's that energy of, remember, you don't realize sometimes how amazing you are. You know, you're this goddess in his eyes. And it's like he's looking at you thinking, can I be the person that you need? You know, am I good enough for you? So he's thinking, you'd be so proud of me if you knew how far I've come and the things I've done and, you know, everything that I've been through in my life. So it's about understanding there's always things going on behind the scenes that we can't see. And that's why we're guided to have compassion and empathy and allow things to unfold naturally. So that's what A wants to say. So how did B think of your picture? What does he want you to know? Magnetism. He was magnetized by it. Something keeps pulling me back towards you. You know, when he looks at your picture, when he connects with you, he's drawn to you. And that's what he's saying. He's saying something just keeps pulling me back towards you. Something just keeps showing me that you are the one for me, that I want you in my life. So that's how he feels when he saw your picture. He was magnetized by you. I hope that helps, okay? Thank you, Laura. I was just about to do that myself, so thank you for that. Deanna, thank you for the donation. Message from my twin. I saw him today. I felt a strong intuition. He wanted to express something to me. I had family over, but we had interruptions and he left. Oh my goodness, I've just realised I can heart the donations. I didn't know I could do that. Is that a new thing they've just put on? I knew I could like them, but not heart them. So I was just fangirling over that then. I didn't know I could do that. So that's really good to know because it helps me to know what questions I've done and what I haven't done. So that's a real bonus for me. So I felt a strong intuition. He wanted to express something to me. I had family over, but we had interruptions and he left. So it wasn't the right time. Remember that. If it was the right time, it would have happened. Okay, he's going through a dark night of the soul anyway. So that's why, you know, it wasn't the right time. So remember, don't think, oh, wish this had happened or that had happened, because it'll drive you mad. Just understand everything is on God's time. And if you were meant to communicate in that moment, you would have done. But he's saying, I feel lost. I feel confused. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. And you're releasing resistance by surrendering. So this is why you have to surrender this and allow things to unfold, because you're soaring today. Okay, the universe created the way. Okay, the universe sorted it out. So in other words, it's serendipitous. So this is another huge sign. You don't need to force anything. You just need to surrender. You know, last night, for example, I had a bit of a cry last night, as we do. and I was talking to God about something, and I in the past I may have pleaded or kept saying it, and I just said it one time. I told him what was on my mind, and I said, I know you're in control, and I know that you've got me, and I'm giving this to you. And after I'd had that cry, I wiped my tears, and I just felt fine again. Because I needed to express something, it comes out, when there's all that emotion there. So this is about you surrendering. Okay, I'm releasing resistance. That's what you're doing. So as he's going through this dark night of the soul, you're surrendering and allowing things to unfold, and that's creating, resistance. It's like moving the resistance out of the way, the stress, the tension. And we've got mirror. Facing you means that I have to face myself. So I feel what he wants to do is apologize for the past. He wants to clear the air. He wants to face you. So it needs to be face to face. That's why the universe is creating the way for this to happen. But he is also a little bit afraid. So in a way, he's kind of glad things were in the way, because he's still going through a dark night. He's still feeling lost and confused. So he may not have been able to express himself the way he wanted to anyway. And the time will come when he can. Because he's saying facing you means I have to face myself, which can be very scary. And I feel you are mirroring each other right now. You're being guided to surrender, and he's being guided to surrender the fear about what he's going to say when he comes forward. And he's trying to find his way. The angels are guiding him forward. So you may see mirrored numbers. You may even look in the mirror and see him looking back at you. Okay, so there's definitely a big shift and change coming in here. So I feel the message I need to give to you is, don't worry. Don't think, this should have happened or that should have happened, because everything happens on God's time. He's also gaining financial security. So he will be going through something in his life to gather and gain more money or more security or stability, so he can actually come back to you the right way. He's thinking about the good times. He's thinking about the past. He's reminiscing. There's a lot of energy there. And when he saw you, he would have connected with that too. But he has been overthinking. And he knows you're the Empress. So, the feminine energy there is you. So what he's really saying is, I know who you are to me. I know you're the one for me. I've been overthinking everything. I've been thinking about the past, the good times. And I've been thinking about how I want to create stability with you. I just feel lost and confused about certain things in my life. So the message for you is to surrender, release the resistance, and that's how you're going to move towards each other. So you're definitely going to have a face-to-face soon. Let go of the when, just be in the flow of it, and things will move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Laura, thank you so much for being in here for me today. It means so much, okay? Looking after the chat for me. Giselle, thank you for the donation. Any messages or actions coming from my person? So what do you need to know? Message coming through for you is hard work. What he's saying is, I'm building a solid foundation for us. So if I was giving you a tarot card, this would be the Eight of Pentacles, putting the work in. And that's what he wants you to know. So his action step is that he's doing what he needs to do. He's working on himself. He's building a solid foundation. You may not yet see the results, or you may not yet see it on the surface, but something is being built underneath the surface. So he's saying, I am building a solid foundation for us. I am working on me and doing what I need to do. And that takes time, and also courage. He's gaining courage. So he's saying to you, during this season we're in right now, I'm gaining courage, especially since the Lion's Gate. So ask what you are afraid of, so you can overcome what's holding you back. So it's like he's looking in the mirror and asking himself, what am I afraid of? What do I need to change and do? Because there are leadership opportunities for the taking. So he needs to step into his leadership role, and that's what he's working on, building that courage to move forward. Remember, when the feminine takes a step back, the masculine moves forward. And that's what he's saying. He's saying, I need to take the lead in our connection. I need to be able to step into this role. I need to be able to show you that I've been working hard on myself. And that's what he's doing. So that's the message for you. He's building the strength he needs to be able to move forward, and he's building a solid foundation. And that's a great thing, because it's like the universe is saying, right now where we are in August, things are being created the right way. I hope that helps, okay? Angel Love, thank you for the donation. My DMs, thoughts and feelings about me today. Any messages? So what do you need to know? Jumping straight out. We've got rejection. Okay, so what he's really saying to you is, anytime he seems to reject you, it's a redirection. Okay, it's projecting out. He's saying, I lied because I'm afraid you're not going to accept the real me. So lying can mean denying his feelings, hiding his truth, hiding away from you in some way, wearing a mask. And he's saying, it's because I'm afraid you're not going to accept me. So really what he's saying is, I need to accept myself. So it's nothing to do with you at all. it's because he's struggling to accept the real self. He's struggling to accept who he is. And that's what he's working on right now. So he's saying that's why things go wrong. That's why I may seem to reject you. But remember, rejection of any kind is a redirection. Think about when we go somewhere and we get diverted another way. Say if there's a roadblock, it's not like you've got to stay there. There's a redirection, there's a diversion, a reroute. So you reroute it to something else or somewhere else. So it feels like what he's saying is it's not the right time for us yet. And that's why you're being redirected. We're both being redirected. I'm afraid you're not going to accept the real me. Okay, so that's what you need to know. Okay, so he's struggling to accept who he truly is. That's all it is. So let's bring in another card here. So we've got the message coming through as the moon mystery. So he's trying to understand the mystery of the connection. Okay, he's trying to understand it. And that's what he's saying. This is a mystery to me because I've never experienced this before. I've never felt love like this before. And the full moon has brought lots of emotion up where he's going through his feelings, and he's thinking, I need to accept who I am. Am I good enough for you? Can we make this work long term? Because this is the thing, he may be putting on a mask and coming across somehow, but after time that mask falls off. So it's like he needs to accept himself as he is right now, the person he is, mistakes, flaws and all, the things that have made him who he is, to be able to open up more to you. So that's what he's going through. So a bit of a healing taking place in his life. I just want to say this, okay, to people coming on saying stupid things. First of all, remember what you give out comes back to you. But I'm not ignoring anybody, and it's not about the money. Okay, if people are donating to me, it's an energy exchange. If you go to any channel where they're doing readings, people will more than likely energy exchange. So I prioritize those donations. The reason why is because, number one, I've got limited time that I'm on here for. So if I spent an hour doing non-donations, then I wouldn't be able to do all the donations. So I have to prioritize it. It's just what I do. If you don't like it, there's other readers out there, unfortunately. That's the way it is. There's only one of me and there's many of you. I do my best. So that's what I want to say. And the good thing is, anyway, if you're receiving something that's hitting you in the feels, if you're thinking, wow, that message isn't for me, but it's resonating with me, that's exactly how it is. Okay, because the message is coming through for you. That's why after, you can click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer, something you need to know. But a big thank you to all of you for being here. You'll be receiving guidance in some way, even if it's not directly for you. So Varsha, thank you for the donation. Did GD read my messages? What's his current feeling? So what do you need to know? So the energy coming through is miracle. You give me hope, okay? That's what you need to know. So his current feelings are that you give him hope. When he read your messages, I feel he did, okay? Give him hope, okay? He made him feel like there is a miracle here. There is something that can be done. That's what you need to be aware of. So let's pull another card, okay? We've also got roll the dice. Let me just delete that message. Just bear with me a second. There we go. Laura, thank you so much for, watching the chat for me, but things do come through that I have to do myself as well sometimes. So just keep an eye on it. Hopefully Victor will come in soon as well. So roll the dice. What this means is he knows he wants to make it work with you and he's willing to take a chance. This is about taking a chance. Okay, roll the dice, take a chance. Time to put yourself out there. So what he's saying to you is, I want to tell you how I feel. I want to put myself out there. So he may be hiding his feelings from you and he knows it's time to take a risk and step forward. This is what's going on, okay? You give me hope. So there's a miracle coming in. I hope that helps, okay? Oh, no worries, Laura. I know how hard it is. When I'm moderating myself over on another channel, it's really hard to keep up with it all, especially when you're listening to the guidance and you're receiving messages and talking to people. So it's just sometimes people come in and do the Bible thing and it's like, just get rid of them people. So Kat, thank you for the donation, honey. Hi Liz, something is changing. I felt his urge to contact, but also a big fear. Can I get guidance? So again, during those moments, let that urge pass, because that's when you might think, oh, I'll reach out, but you know full well he needs to do it, okay? So the message coming through is we've got rejection. Again, so remember, there's never a rejection, it's a redirection. That's what you're being reminded. So he's saying to you, I'm afraid you're not going to like or accept the real me. So remember, that's nothing to do with you and everything to do with him. That's what he's going through. He's saying, can you feel me when I'm kissing you? So he's telepathically kissing you. He's telepathically communicating with you, but he also is astrally projecting to you and kissing you. So you may even feel that when you're sleeping. It doesn't feel safe for me to open up yet. And the protection card is reminding you that there's protection there until this happens. Okay, so you're being protected by heaven until he's ready to open up. So he does want to open up. He just doesn't feel safe yet. And that means because he's afraid, it's his own fears, afraid that you're not going to accept him or like who he really is, but that's really about himself. And he's saying that's why he's silent. I want to reach out to you, but I can't right now. So he is going to reach out. He wants to. He just can't right now because he doesn't feel safe yet, because he's not really accepting himself the way he should, but he is communicating with you through telepathy. And what you're feeling, is this energy. So you're going to be feeling he's kissing you. Okay, he could be kissing your face, he could be kissing your chest, he could be kissing your lips, he could be kissing your head. Okay, so he's definitely sending those kisses to you through the astral realms, and you're going to either feel it in a dream or you're going to feel the energy of it. And I'm not saying it's going to turn you on, it may turn you on, but it's more the sensual feeling. You're just going to feel it. It's just, you just feel like maybe the air pressure changes, and that's why he's saying something is shifting, because he's preparing to reach out. He's just not quite ready. So don't jump in and do it. Give him time, okay? Jennifer, thank you for the donation. Message from A, how is he? So what's going on with A right now? Okay, we've got wounded masculine. He's still the wounded masculine, okay? I'm hurt because I've hurt you. Okay, he's saying I'm hurt and I've hurt you while I'm hurting and I'm sorry. It's like he's saying I'm the wounded masculine. I've got wounds I need to heal. There's things within me I'm still taking care of. And it hurts me that while I'm dealing with this, I'm hurting you. I'm sorry. So he's apologizing to you for hurting you. Okay? That's what you need to be aware of. So he isn't meaning to do the things he does. Remember, you've got to look beyond the 3D world. And he's saying we are going to cooperate. So cooperation. Okay? So in other words, what this is about is coming together eventually. Not yet, though, okay? Because he's still healing his wounds. When you come together, it's going to be compromise. It's going to be a cooperation. It's going to be sorting things out. It's like he's saying, please try and cooperate with me. Please try and understand right now that I'm dealing with my wounds and I'm hurting. And I know I've hurt you and I'm sorry, but I'm dealing with that right now. So he's the wounded masculine. That means the person he's currently with or around is receiving a distorted version of him. And that, you don't want the distorted version of him. You want the healed version. And that's what's coming on the horizon. So if you see hot air balloons, it's a reminder to let go. To let go of burden, struggle, worry. You will be together. It's on the horizon. Okay, just not yet, because he's healing these wounds. I hope that helps. And you'll be healing your wounds too, remember, because you're learning to surrender and let go. And, it's really powerful as well that you're asking how he is and nobody else, which means, you've made your decision. And, I'm not saying you're not experiencing other things, but you know where your truth is. And that's the most powerful thing. And they're giving me fear. So let go of fear. I hope that helps, okay? Larisha, thank you for the donation. Angel message, Liz, please and thank you. So what do the angels want you to know today? Bear with me, my chat just jumped up. Let me just go back to where I was in the chat there. So there we are. Okay, so what's the angel message for you today? So the angel message has gone back in. Let me shuffle again. I feel that the guidance is coming to you, but you may not be taking it. Yeah, you're taking the right steps here. You're being shown what to do, okay? Action is key to getting where you need to go. You can't wait around. So you're being shown the next steps. It says, take a step in any direction to get unstuck and find opportunities. So what I'm really feeling with this is you just need to keep moving forward. You just need to keep taking it step by step. You don't need to know all the answers. You don't need to know, everything that's coming to you, because you're learning to have faith in the journey and to face uncertainty with faith and power and understanding. You're just being guided to take it step by step, day by day. Okay, that's the message I need to share with you. So just take step by step. I feel your person is also going through a little bit of a dark night of the soul, a little bit of a shadow side healing here. Yeah, he's saying, I'm sorry. So there's forgiveness coming in there. So you may even need to work on forgiveness to yourself, forgiving of the self, Ho'oponopono prayer, looking in the mirror. I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Forgiveness. I feel there's going to be an apology. I feel what's happening here is you need to know that your person is taking steps to apologize to you, to say they're sorry. But you can take the steps forward now by remembering that we're learning. There is no mistakes. We're learning. We're growing. So there really doesn't need to be an apology. We usually get an apology when we no longer need one because we work through that. But the message from the angels for you is take it step by step. Okay, just get up in the morning and be in the moment and take every moment as it comes. You don't need to force anything, rush anything, just allow things to unfold. And opportunities are going to present themselves to you. And if you feel you're ready to take them, go for them. Remember, the angels are with you every step of the way, every day. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Mayra, thank you for the donation. See, I'm forgetting to heart these. I know I can heart them now, and I was forgetting to do it. So let me just heart these messages. I think it's great that they've done that. I've only just seen that. I don't know how long that's been on there for. So Mayra says, hi Liz, can I get a message from my DM? So what do you need to know? So the message coming through for you is beginning. There's a new beginning coming in. It's in divine timing though. Okay, so what the message is, the new beginning you've been seeking, everything you're wanting for and wanting with your person is coming. Okay, but it's coming in divine time. It just needs a little bit more time. So your person is saying to you, I need more time so that I can offer you something. I want to offer you something. I just need more time. I want to offer you this beginning. So remember, it's never over. It's just beginning. So this beginning is like starting again. It's like refreshing the connection. It's like building something brand new. So he's saying, I want to offer you something. I just need more time. So this is about you being patient and remembering patience is a virtue, yes, but it's not about waiting. It's about living life and being in the now. This is all happening now. There's movement here. Right now where we are in August time, this is a message coming in or a communication. He needs more time though. So it's happening now. You might be thinking, well, okay, when? When is this offer coming? When is this communication coming? When is this beginning coming? And the angel's saying you have to let go of the when. It's already happening now. It could happen any time. It just needs a bit more time. That's the message. It's a very clear message. Movement is already taking place. So it could happen any time. You just got to be in the moment and enjoy where you are. I hope that helps, okay? Ashwini, thank you for the donation. Karmic 3D message for me. So what do you need to know? What do you need to know? Telepathy, again, he's communicating with you through the other realms, okay? So it's not about the physical communication right now. It's about the telepathic communication. And you're saying a 3D message. What he wants you to know is in his physical world, in the 3D, he is aware of you. And he's fantasizing about kissing you. And he's saying, can you feel me when I'm kissing you? Can you feel me because I'm communicating with you? So that means he's fantasizing about you. Yes, he'll be dreaming about you. But this is when he's conscious. So he'll go off into his mind thinking. And he wants to kiss you. Can you feel me kissing you? Because he is kissing you. Because he's saying, can you feel me when I am kissing you? Which means he is doing that. And we've got abundance coming in. So the angels are saying, you work on your abundance right now. You work on your life and the things you're creating in your life. Because, it's power. There's abundance flowing in. So work on you right now. Think about what you want. Think about your dreams and your goals and connect with him in the 5D. And I've been talking to you about this, that it's so important that you do connect in that way because that's how the journey transforms. It's a transformative love. You've got the butterfly showing you that you're both transforming. You're both becoming your best versions. You're both letting go of the past. So this love is transforming. It's in a transformative state right now to be created the right way. So he's communicating with you through telepathy and he's kissing you through the astral realms and he's saying, can you feel me? I hope that helps, okay? Audra, thank you for the donation. Good morning. What is my work week looking like? Thank you. So what's your work week looking like? So the first card that needs to come out is answers. It feels like there's going to be answers coming to you in your work life. It says you'll resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. So you're going to find ways to stand out. And I feel you do stand out anyway. Doesn't matter what the job is you're doing, you stand out from the crowd. And that's the key to your kingdom, really. That brings everything you need in. So we've got shedding, we've got long-term, and we've got fast changes. So it feels like you need to shed something or you're letting go of something to bring in fast changes, to bring in something long-term. So something long-term is coming in. Maybe you've even been doing a job long-term and you want to shed that, you want to let go of that to do something new. It's like you're receiving answers. So it feels like at work you're going to receive the answers about the next steps or the changes to make to bring in something long-term. So the snake here, the wood snake as well, is coming in February. So it feels like this energy of the wood snake, which is already around us now. If anyone's been seeing snakes, that's why, by the way. I don't necessarily mean you've seen a snake in real life, but you may have seen images of snakes, because the snake is saying, I'm already helping you to release things this year that need to go ready for 2025. So it says you're starting to outgrow your work situation. And this can be because you may be moving more into alignment with your spiritual path, or something could be changing in some way. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. So this is reminding you that you are a light worker, that you are an empath, that you have a healing mission here. So you're thinking about this, you're thinking about shedding what needs to go to bring something in long term. It says an opportunity could turn into a long-term career move, or you will be asked to commit to a position in exchange for more. And that can mean more money, it could mean more opportunities, it could be more success or more responsibility, and those fast changes are going to come in. It says you'll be leaving a job suddenly or getting one very quickly, or your work may change dramatically in a short term to go with the flow. So what I'm feeling is the answers are coming. So these cards here, I'm not saying this coming week is where you're going to shed things and move on from your job and all these things are going to happen. It feels like you're receiving the answers about these things. So you're receiving the answers. So the answers are coming. They're saying to you, it's time to think about what you want, because you may have outgrown where you are. Something is coming in that's going to bring in long-term fast changes. So fast changes are going to bring in long-term things, but long-term fast changes, things are going to happen fast. So I feel that this is definitely about you moving towards something that's more long-term for you, that's going to bring in more money, more abundance, more responsibility, and more opportunities for success. I hope that helps, okay? Infinity, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, hope you're doing well. My chakras are on fire. What's going on? Any messages from my guides today? So ask the angels to cleanse your chakras. Okay, you can even kind of meditate or breathe or imagine that there is kind of cleansing energy coming through you. Okay, starting at the crown, moving all the way through you and cleansing you with coolness, with cool water. And it's because things are changing, things are shifting. Okay, that's why things are shifting in your life, things are transforming, and that's why your chakras are on fire. It's like you've been shown that something is coming. It's like a desire energy, a passionate energy, and it can be painful at the same time. So you're being shown that everything you go through grows you. So this is reminding you to not give up. So your chakras are also being activated. So you don't give up on love. You don't give up on what you want, because the good times are ahead. Now I've got a timeline coming in here. First thing you're being reminded of is that you are a warrior, that you are a survivor, that you go through things to grow your soul that make you stronger. So anytime you get your heart broken or you go through some kind of pain, it brings in strength. It makes you wiser. It makes you more powerful within yourself. So there's good times coming in. You may even be thinking about that. When's it going to be a good time? When's it going to be everything I want it to be? And we've got the energy of September, which we're moving into soon, to March. So it feels like between September and March, there's many, many good times coming into your life and many, many things to experience and be grateful for. So good times are coming, but you're being prepared for that right now with this cleansing energy. So the fires and the chakra, just ask the angels to cleanse your chakras. You can do it in many ways. They show me water. I feel if you're drinking more water today, it will cleanse that naturally. But if you call on the angels, they will cleanse you. It's like you can close your eyes, you can visualize all of your chakras being cleansed and aligned. And I have done in the Power Cleanse playlist, chakra cleanses you can do. But I feel it's more a preparation. It's like your body is on fire for what's coming. It's like your intuition knows good times are coming, that great things are ahead. Through everything you've been through. If you hadn't have been through what you've been through, you wouldn't be where you are today. So you also have to give yourself real, kind of a real good look at the past. And you have to be very good to yourself and kind to yourself to know that, yes, I survived it. I went through it. I got through it. I survived it. I'm a warrior. I'm strong. So you have to give yourself credit for how far you've come. So definitely a big shift coming in between September and March. So work now on these last few days of August on cleansing your chakra system, on preparing, on getting ready for what's ahead, because good times are coming, including things like romance and love and change. I hope that helps, okay? Whit, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what are Bryant the Sagittarius current feelings for Whitney the Scorpio? So how is Bryant feeling? Bryant is very grateful for Whitney. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. I'm reassuring you here. Please don't be scared. I'm not going anywhere. So Brian wants to reassure Whitney that he's not going anywhere. Okay, he's saying, please don't be scared. So if Whitney is in any fear or any stress energy or any struggle because of the situation or what's going on, let that go, breathe through it. There's reassurance and gratitude coming in here. So thank you for loving me unconditionally. Don't be scared. I'm not going anywhere. And, you know, this is reminding you that unconditional love is unconditional love. That means it can't be conditioned or demanded or controlled. So if Whitney finds herself going into an energy where she's trying to control things, whether that's the outcome or timings or anything else, she needs to let go of that and be in the flow. And to be grateful, you know, gratitude will turn things around. When we're grateful, we get reassurance from the universe that all is well, that we are okay, that we are safe. So that's what you need to do, okay? So work on gratitude. Whitney needs to be working on gratitude to reassure her that all is well. I feel signs are coming to Whitney to reassure her all is well. But Brian is saying, I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I'm grateful for you because you love me unconditionally. Please don't be scared. I'm not going anywhere. So, you know, maybe running or hiding, but he's not going anywhere. It's not over, it's just beginning. I hope that helps, okay? Shine Bright, thank you for the donation. Again, I'm forgetting to heart these donations. Let me just go back a bit here. So that must be a new thing because I've never seen that before. So Shine Bright says, let me just make sure where I am here. Shine Bright says, hi, beautiful, any messages from the universe for me and Ashke's connection and from him to me in the 3D. So what does he want to say to you? I can't forgive myself for how things went down. So he needs to work on forgiving the self. There's judgment energy, and this is something we have to release on this journey. We can't judge people because then we get judged, okay? We have to look at our own behaviour. So, for example, I'm not saying you're doing this, but if you're judging him for something he's done or something he hasn't done, it's time, you know, to stop doing that, to look at the self, because everything is a journey back to the self. So we take responsibility and we look at our own change in my life and my circumstances and my way of looking at things and looking at them to change. I need to think about what I need to change. And that's really what he's doing. He's taking responsibility for the things he's done. Okay, he's saying, I need to forgive myself. And he's struggling with that. He's saying, I can't forgive myself. Well, he will and he can. But he's just in that energy, right? Poor me, you know, licking his wounds, feeling bad, feeling guilty for things that happened, things that went down, things that occurred between you. So that's what he wants to change, okay? So what's the message from the universe? Reflection. That's what he's doing. The universe is showing you this is a time of reflection. You know, the full moon brought all these emotions up. So it says, take time to revisit the past and figure out what you want to do, knowing what you didn't do or you don't like what you did to show you what you truly love. So in other words, he's going over the past and he's reflecting on what happened between you to change it. And it's like he's thinking, I can't forgive myself. He's also thinking, can you forgive me? You know, can you forgive me for how things went down? Okay, I need to think about the past to know what to do in the future. So make it better so I don't make that mistake again. Even though there is no mistakes, there's only lessons that lead to blessings. So reflecting on the past is showing him what to do. And he knows he truly loves you. He's just working out what to do. I hope that helps, okay? So you just got to give it time, that's why. Raluca, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what changes are coming for me? Thank you. So what changes are coming for you? What changes are coming for you? So we've got education and we've got gifts. So education is a gift. Now you might think about education as learning something new out there in the real world, you know, and you may well be doing that. Maybe you're thinking about learning something new that will be a gift to you. But this is more about understanding that everything you go through on this journey is a gift. Even if it's causing you pain, it's how we educate ourselves. It's how we learn. It's how we gain wisdom. So you're receiving education right now from heaven, from the universe, through your experiences. There is a gift to you and it will help your gifts. In other words, what we go through in the physical world, what we go through in our connection is a gift we can give to others. So we go through something and then we're able to empathize. We're able to have compassion. We're able to understand it because we've experienced it too. It's like everyone here on this journey, everyone here right now has gone through something very similar to everyone else. So we're able to empathize with each other and understand each other's journeys from a higher perspective instead of from a place of judgment or fear. So, and it says you may need to take a class or do research to find a better position, or you may find yourself writing a book or teaching others. So these are also things that will be a gift. You know, if you want to write a book, if you want to teach others, if you want to find a better position right now in your life, that's a gift that you're going to give. He says you are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with this deal as well. So this can also be about things that you're wanting to do in your career, things you want to do for your mission and purpose. But the real message I've got to give to you is everything you're going through right now is growing you in such a powerful way. It's moving you forward and it's bringing in a gift. And it's going to be something you can share with the world. That's what you need to know. So you have amazing gifts within you to share with the world. I hope that helps, okay? Kim, thank you for the donation. Hello, may I have an angel message? So what's the angel message for you right now? The message coming through for you is courage. You're gaining courage right now. August has been a bit of a turning point for you. You know, with the Lionsgate portal, it's like it's renewed your courage or your strength. It says, I'll ask what are you afraid of? Okay, so ask yourself that question. What am I afraid of right now? What am I in fear about? What am I worrying about? And then you can give that to heaven. Okay, give those fears to heaven, and that will overcome anything that's holding you back or causing a block. It says there are leadership opportunities for the taking. So you're being reminded that you are a leader in your life. You've come here to lead. You've come here to stand out from the crowd. You've come here to be different. And that's why we go through so many different things in this journey. We do things differently than other people. We see things differently than other people. And that can cause conflict with the matrix reality we're in. You know, people who may look at you and think, why are you doing it that way? Or why are you not doing it this way? So really the message is that you're not meant to be a sheep. You're meant to be this lion. You know, I'm not talking about the difference between sheep and a wolf. It's like the lion. You know, or you could have, imagine like you've got 100 cats and you're the lion. So you're the one that stands out of the crowd. You stand out from the crowd and that makes you different. And that can also bring in conflict within the self. But we have to be strong enough to say, yes, I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it this way. This is who I am. Not taking things personally. Saying I'm not going to care what you think anymore. I care what I think. So this is about you doing things your way. That's coming through very clearly. And the angels, especially Archangel Michael, is giving you the courage you need to do things your way. Yeah, we've got this powerful energy, the King of Wands. So, you know, you're a very loyal person and you've got a lot to give. You're a valuable person. You've got value to give. So this is also about you remembering your own value and your own worth and what you bring to the table in many situations, whether that's with a lover, whether that's at work, whether that's within your own self, family, friends. You have a lot to give. You're a loyal person and you're courageous too. And you are an inspiration. And that's what you're being shown. Okay, so right now, whatever you're going through in your life, ask yourself, am I afraid of this? And if so, why? And Archangel Michael will give you the strength to overcome it. So this is very much about praying about things, giving fears to heaven, calling on the angels, remembering that fear is illusion. It can only live in the past we can't change, or the future that hasn't yet happened, the uncertainty of the future. So breathe yourself back into the moment and be at peace, because you can face anything that comes your way. Because you're bigger than that trigger, tougher than that challenge, and stronger than anything that you're facing. You know, God gave you strength for a reason. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? You may even see lions as a symbol of courage. Laurie, thank you for the donation. Will things work out today? And a message from David and the angels. So what's going on with David? We've got cycle. I'm letting go of what is no longer serving me. So there's a cycle completion taking place here. So really what he's saying to you is, let me deal with what I'm dealing with, because I'm letting go of things that aren't serving me anymore. I'm doing what I need to do. And there's going to be an offering. So what he's saying is, I'm letting go of what's no longer serving me so I can offer something to you. So I can come to you with something real. And that's also what he's working out. He's researching things. He's processing. He's planning. And the angels are saying to you, and this is also something to do with what you're working on. You're saying, well, will things work out today? There's an offer coming to you today. It says you'll be offered a new position or an investment opportunity. Think about it and research it carefully before accepting. Now, I'm not saying you're definitely going to get a new position or an investment opportunity, but you're going to be offered something today in some way, shape or form. And the angel's saying, think about it and research it before accepting, or before replying or responding. So this can also be about, what I'm really getting is, there's an opportunity coming in today where whatever it is you're going through, whether it's with love, whether it's with work, whether it's with someone else, to respond with love instead of reacting with fear. And this really resonates with kind of what we've been discussing and talking about in the last few Q&As, because you are learning to see things in a higher way, so that then you don't, kind of go into that energy of defensiveness or reacting or, something in the moment. You take a moment to pause and breathe and look at things in a higher way, and then you respond. So you pause and then you respond, and then you're not going into fear. I hope that helps, okay? But there's a cycle coming to an end. Sue, thank you for the donation. What's going to happen at work, and also my love life, and a message from my soulmate. So what's happening at work? Okay, thank you, Laura, for looking after the chat for me today. It means so much, honey. So blessed to have you here. So a message about your love life, and a message from your soulmate. What do you need to know? Okay, so the first thing coming through from your soulmate is opportunity. There's an opportunity coming in for your person to move forward to you, but they need to take the lead. And they need to take the lead to bring commitment in, and that's for soul growth purposes. And in your subconscious, you know this. So really the message is, in your subconscious mind, or inside, you've got to let your soulmate come to you. Okay, or find their way to you. You've maybe seen them in dreams right now, and they're saying, I'm slowly making progress to you because I am completely devoted to you. Okay, I am stepping up to the plate to make life changes. So will you let me in if I approach you? So there's definitely a movement taking place, okay? Now in love, you've got perspective. So this is all about you looking at things in a higher way. If you change the way you look at things, you're going to see everything in a brand new light that will help you to get where you want to be. So that's again about kind of releasing the outcome, expectations, being okay with the process, being in the moment, all of that. That's what you need to be doing in love. Now regarding work, just bear with me, my chat jumped up again here. Let me just go back to where I was. There we are. Okay, so drama. There may be drama around work. So whatever's going on at work, if there's any drama, you're being asked to take a step back from that drama. Don't get involved. Don't get involved in drama, gossip, or anything that's going on. Just work on you, okay? It says, beware of troublemakers in the workplace. The job you want may have too much upheaval to bear. Keep emotions and gossip in check. And the bear is the brown bear as well, strength. So you're strong enough to get through anything that's happening around you. So maybe some drama that happens and you're being guided to take a step back from that, not to get involved in it. It may also be showing you your true path. It may be coming into your awareness for a reason, thinking, I don't need this, I don't want to be here, there's something else for me. So I feel it's bringing up questions. But there could be drama around you at work, and you're being guided to take a step back from that and focus on blessings and love and light instead of the ego things. I hope that helps, okay? Hey, Rennie's in the house. Oh my goodness, Rennie. Mozzie looks so cool. I can't wait to watch that video. And I was wondering, the other day I was thinking about it because I went out and I saw a Def Leppard t-shirt, when I was out and about, and I thought, wonder when it is. And of course it's come up now. So amazing. Leah, thank you for the donation. Hi, beautiful Liz. I just found out I'm pregnant. So congratulations. A pregnancy is a blessing no matter what. And the father isn't wanting him or her. Well, remember, things change. There's going to be a lot of fear and stress there, and obviously immaturity. Do not take anything personally. This baby is a blessing for you. And it doesn't matter how you see it right now. Remember, you'll look back on this and probably laugh about things. So just see things in a higher way. A baby is a blessing. Any advice from the angels and Jesus, will he come around? I definitely feel he will come around. I feel it's stress. I feel it's immaturity. It's fear. It's, oh my goodness me, I'm not good enough. Can I do this? All of that. It's actually nothing to do with the baby at all, or you. It's about himself, okay? Yeah, there's regret there. And he will regret it. He's saying, I may have not shown it enough, but I care deeply about you. So he will regret this and come back around, because he will think, I haven't shown it enough. I haven't been there enough. I care deeply about you and this child, and I need to show that to you. So I feel it's just about allowing the dust to settle. And that doesn't mean that you settle for anything at all. Okay? It means that you just try and see it all in a higher perspective and, say to Jesus, you're calling on Jesus there, Father, forgive him. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, remember, he's learning, he's growing. It's not about you, it's about him and his fear. Okay, can I do this? What does this mean for my life? It's like a selfish look at his own life, but it's also because he needs to heal that part of himself. We've got destinies, and I know we're meant to be together. You're destined to be together with this person. Okay, or there's some kind of destiny. So you know what you feel for this person. Okay, you know, and it's like in his mind, he knows you're meant to be together. He sees a future with you. So only you know your truth if you really feel this is destiny for you and this person. But the point I'm making is that you're saying, you know, will he come around? Yes, he will. Because he knows in his heart that's what he's meant to do. It's destined to happen. And the destiny card coming out is also a huge sign about the child. So don't be in any regret about this because it's meant to happen. Remember that, you know, and this, I actually commented on someone's comment earlier who said something about the masculine had gone into a karmic relationship. Everything happens for a reason, everything. And when we really start believing in our faith and we really start trusting in God's plan and the process of things, we recognize there's reasons why everything happens. It could be a karmic debt being completed. It could be that there needs to be a child. There's many, many reasons. So the message I've got coming through for you is, you know, this is a big sign that this person will regret what they're doing because they care deeply about you and everything else. And it's destiny. They're going to come back. So yes, they are going to come back. I'm going to bring in a message for you from Jesus. Let's bring in a message for you from Jesus, what you need to know. Remember, you know, this is a blessed time for you. It's an exciting opportunity. Yeah, what Jesus is saying to you is, I am with you as the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. So what he's saying is, remember, you know, it's like we could go religious and say I died for the sins and all of that. But what he's really saying to you is, I am with you every step of the way. I'm protecting you because I'm the shepherd and you're one of my sheep. In other words, what he's saying is you're one of God's children and you're being watched over and protected. And remember that you are the good shepherd. So what I'm feeling with this is, you know, this child is coming to you as a blessing. And you're the shepherd in that respect. You know, you're going to be looking after this child. You're the mother. You're the empress. So remember that everything happens for a reason. And I feel this is an absolute blessing. I hope that helps, okay? We've got Maria. Thank you for coming in with a milestone, honey. Remember, for 2 months, it means so much. Hi, Liz. Good morning. What are Shamuel's current 3D feelings and thoughts and actions? Ever since I shared with him, I've dreamt of him. He's been distant. And that's because, you know, it's his own fear. It's nothing to worry about. I feel, yeah, he's subconscious. Look at this. I'll see you in my dreams. Okay? It's because you freaked him out a bit, spooked him. Why? Because he's also seen you in his dreams. So he's distant because he's thinking, whoa, you know, I've dreamt of you too. Whoa. It's like everything's dawning on him. It's like that wake-up call. So he sees you in his dreams too. And that's what you need to know. So don't be worried or think there's anything wrong. Okay? He's recognizing that you are sharing dreams. And that's powerful. It's more than his subconscious mind. It's what his subconscious knows. And now his conscious mind has been made aware of it. He's saying, you'd be so proud of me if you knew how far I've come. So he's actually bringing up his accomplishments here, saying, you know, I'm further ahead on my journey than you think I am. I want you to be proud of me. You would be proud of me if you knew how far I'd come on this journey. So there is lots of changes taking place. But he's saying, I see you in my dreams too. And that's what he's getting his head around. I hope that helps, okay? Shorty, thank you for the donation. Angel card, please. So what do you need to know? What's the angel card for you today? So a couple of cards here, okay? The first card jumping on the floor is moving up. This is a card of Ascension. It says you are increasing your power and status. You may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. You climb the ladder of success. So success is coming in for you. And that's because there's a power position here. Now you could see this in two ways. This is a career deck, okay? But I use it to channel the energy in general. So what I'm really connecting with here is, you know, and you've got people skills. So the first thing I'm connecting with is you could get a power position at work. You're moving up. So you could get promotion. You could become self-employed. You could do something else because you have amazing people skills. You're really good with people and that's going to bring in success. But what I'm feeling is here, you know, you're stepping into a power position in your life because you're recognizing who you are, your own value, your own truth, and that's moving things forward. And it's giving you the opportunity to use your people skills, which means to respond with love instead of reacting with fear, to listen, to communicate better. And this could well be within love as well. So you take this how it resonates with you, but you are stepping into a power position in your life, and that's moving things forward for you and moving things up for you because of the people skills, all the things you've been learning. So it says you have a flair for working well with others. You could be a diplomat, counsellor, salesperson, or head of a company. So really what's that saying to you is you can be anything you want to be. And you're moving into that energy, okay? Because you're increasing your power and you're being promoted or called to lead. This is about leading in your life. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. So your people skill is compassion. Being there for others, helping, guiding, listening, okay, empathizing. That's about light work. So I'm really connecting with your skills as a light worker or increasing things in your life, bringing more money in, more happiness, joy, success, and most importantly, peace. Because you're no longer stressing as much over the things that you used to stress over. So really it's about you stepping into your power. I hope that helps, okay? Son, you're welcome, honey. Nice to see. Any messages that P has for me today, please and thanks. So what does P want you to know today? I'm looking forward to tomorrow. The sun's out today, so you never know. I think they've given out a cloudy day, but hopefully it won't rain. But if it does, it is what it is. So first of all, P is saying, I'm grateful for you. Thank you for loving me unconditionally. I do feel lost and I do feel confused. I'm going through a dark night of the soul. But your beauty and your strength keeps me going. And they do also intimidate him. You know, so it's like he's looking at you and he's thinking, wow, what do you see in me? What do you want with me? Look at you. You can have anyone you want. You are beautiful and strong and powerful. And that sometimes intimidates me and I feel lost and confused. Thinking about my life and wanting to change certain things. So I feel he really is reevaluating things in his life. You know, he's reevaluating things. He's thinking, I don't want to be a failure, because that's how he feels. He isn't one, and you certainly don't see him as one, but that's how he feels in his life. He feels like he's failed himself, he's failed you, he's failed many things, or he's failed at many things. And he's really grateful that you stand by his side. You know, he's saying, thank you for loving me. Thank you for being there for me unconditionally, no matter what. Even when I can't give to you, thank you for giving to me. Thank you for being there for me. And this in many ways, it's like in his dreams. Thank you for being in my dreams. Thank you for being there when I call you. You know, this is kind of in the higher realms. So he is feeling lost and confused because he's reevaluating things. And he's saying, you were beautiful to me and strong. And that's reminding you of that because, you know, if ever you think, what does he feel for me? Does he see me that way? He does. He still sees you as beautiful and strong. He admires you. He's grateful for you. So let's bring in another card. Yeah, gestures. I feel he's getting ready to reach out. You know, I really feel that he's lost and confused now, but he wants to tell you how he feels. He's saying, you know, I want to come forward with a gesture. So there's a gesture, and this is a golden gesture, something that's genuine. He wants to reach out in that way. So that's what I'm connecting with. Now, this card may resonate with you in another way. Remember, this is a work and career deck. So it says, you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. Give deserved praise to others, and you'll receive recognition too. So this is really that energy of be grateful for everything. Be grateful for the people who help you, and be grateful that you can help others. It's about giving and receiving. It's about, you know, knowing that you're going to receive praise and well-deserved thanks as well. And I feel this is definitely coming from him also. So I feel there's people in your life who may be thanking you for things. This can also be your kids, you know, that you're a good mom and you get recognition in that way. But this is also about him saying, I'm so grateful for you and thankful for you, and I admire you. Your beauty and strength, the way you are as a person, the things you give out. So this is about you being proud of yourself and how far you've come. I hope that helps, okay? But he's definitely going through a dark night of the soul, and that's bringing in change. Lotus Bloom, great to see you. Thank you for being here, honey. Hi, Liz. I'd love some guidance from the angels and messages from my DM. It's been a bit hard to process some wounds from the past. But remember, it will make you stronger. So even though it's hard to face those wounds sometimes, it happens for the best. So what your person is saying is, I'm letting go of what's no longer serving me. So there's a cycle completion taking place. Because he regrets the past, he's saying, I may have not shown it enough, but I do care deeply about you. So he definitely is going over this energy of what's happened before, you know, the things that have happened in the past, and he needs to let go of that now to start a new cycle. So I'm feeling October time is going to be significant for a new cycle coming through. So he's saying to you, I need to let go of the blame that I'm holding towards myself for not showing you how I feel. So he regrets that. He regrets not showing you how he feels, or not showing it enough, or not showing it in the right way. And that's what he wants to make up for. So what else do you need to know? And, you can also be healing these wounds, because you're saying yourself, I'm processing wounds. This could also be these wounds of regret or this cycle completion. I feel you're mirroring each other in that way. Again, we've got people skills. So you're going to need those people skills when you connect again, which means compassion, empathy, understanding, listening, hearing each other out. Again, these cards have come out. We've got power position and we've got great match. So this is about leader. What I'm really connecting with here is, and they give me fear. There's fear being released. You're both healing things to do with the past, so you can come forward now because you're a great match. And I feel this is helping you healing these wounds, even though it's been hard to step into your power. And he's going over the past and healing his wounds to step into his power, because that's what makes you a great match. It says you're on the verge of finding the perfect thing and the perfect match. Now, this is a work card, so it says you're on the verge of finding the perfect work for you. Don't give up. But what I'm connecting with is you're on the verge of coming together in your union as the perfect match that you are, so don't give up. Okay, you're both stepping into your power right now. It says you may need to grow your own business to be truly happy. So what this means is there may be opportunities coming in for you to work for yourself or any other thing, but this is about you doing the work on you and him doing the work on him to bring you together. So it's like you're saying you need to take care of your business, he needs to take care of his business, and that will make you truly happy because you'll come together at the right time. So I'm seeing this as a message about reunion, a message about coming back together at the right time. I feel this is going to happen around October or after October time. It's going to be around then. When you say after October, I don't mean like it could be any time. I mean something is coming around October. And this could be an apology, it could be, communication. I definitely feel there's communication on the way. And that's what you need to know, because your person is regretting that they haven't shown you enough how they feel. And that's a new cycle that's coming in, a new cycle of expression and opening up. I hope that helps, okay? Geeta, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, what are Anup's feelings towards me? So what do we need to know for you? Okay, card turned over there in the deck. So we've got awakening. And this is why it went back in the deck, because as I'm going within so I can understand myself better. Because this card jumped, it turned around and then it went back in. Okay, which means he's not ready yet to come forward because he wants to. Things are turning around, okay, but he's still going within. This is a hermit energy. So he's saying, I'm going within so I can understand myself better. Thank you for waking me up to things in my journey. That's what he's saying to you, but he's not ready yet to come forward. He's saying, yeah, he's been sneaky about it as well. So he may well be watching you on social media. It's really interesting the sneaky cards come out, because in one of the readings coming up on the channel, this card doesn't come out. So it's in a different deck. But it's about sneaky energy, okay? Doing it sneakily because he's overthinking. So he's overthinking. That's what happens during an awakening. We start thinking about things, overthinking, trying to process, work things out. And he said, I'm going within to do that. They're blocking my throat chakra. So he can't express himself yet, so he is sneaking around. So definitely do feel that he is checking out your social media, he's watching you in some way, and at the right time he'll move forward. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just move. If you're wondering why I'm wearing this wig, this blonde wig, by the way, which I absolutely love, I've just reviewed it for Wigs with Liz, that's why I've kept it on. So I'm just training the hair a little bit on this wig. I really like it as well. I don't care what anyone thinks about me wearing wigs, I do what I'm guided to do. And what I'm guided to do today was wear this wig and review it and then jump on and do a live. So Renee, welcome. I'm sending you so much love. Angelica is sending you kisses to Mozzie and lots of love, excited as well. So wouldn't it be amazing if we all got the carrots together in one room and had like a carrot reunion? That would be so cool. That might happen, when I do my American event. That's going to be in 2026. So bringing all the carrots together. Renee says, may I please get a message from my sweet DM? Thank you for the donation. What do you need to know? What do you need to know? Let me just give you a heart there as well. What does your DM want you to know? So your DM is saying to you, I don't want to hide any longer. So he's tired of hiding. He wants freedom. And that's what he's showing you. He's saying, I need my freedom because I don't want to hide any longer. I don't want to hide from you. I don't want to hide from myself. I just want to be free. And what I'm showing, they're showing me in my mind, taking all clothes off. I'm not saying he wants to be a naturist. What I'm really seeing is like anything that's, like when you're wearing a tie and you take the tie off, and you take your clothes. It's like how we are as ladies, when that feeling when you take your bra off and you just feel free, It's like a freedom. It's like, I just want to get rid of anything that's restricting me. And also silence. I want to reach out to you, but I can't right now. So it's like he's saying, I'm finding my freedom to be able to come forward. I'm finding my freedom to be able to reach out to you. I want to reach out to you, but I can't right now. So he really does want that, okay? He's finding his freedom. And it feels like he's letting go of anything that's restrictive. And also we've got judgment life review. So he's reviewing his life right now. He's looking at his life very clearly, and he may even be judging himself for certain things he's done or his behaviour, and he needs to not do that. There's forgiveness energy here as well, but he's going over the past. And you're doing this too, you're giving yourself a very clear life review right now without judgment. So let's get a card for you as well. What else do you need to know? So we've got flashback, which makes sense. It says, people from the past return. You may work with a previous co-worker or take back an old job. You get a second chance. Blocking my throat. This is about communication. Wow, I'm getting this as connected with what we spoke about. Because they just took my breath away there. Okay, so again, this card, and I know it's a work card and it's bringing up a work situation, but I know, and you know what this card is about. Okay, so it says people from the past return. Okay, and there's going to be a second chance. And I feel that second chance is to handle it differently, respond in a new way, respond with love and all of that. And you know what that means, okay, flashback. And this is also connected with the past. We've also got brilliance. So remember your own brilliance, okay? You discover your own genius by breaking away from the grind to follow your own inspiration. Your ideas bring recognition. So this is about you doing things in a very brilliant way, knowing your own genius, your own brilliance, your own power. That's what you need to remember. And that's what's happening through these flashbacks. So it's like you're plugging into your own truth and your own self, and that's bringing in illumination. So I feel Archangel Uriel is all around you, illuminating you to the past here. So you can have a second chance to handle things differently, connecting with your genius and brilliance. I hope that helps, okay? And also releasing judgment, forgiveness, healing the past. Sukania, thank you for the donation. Sukania, let me find your question. Where are you? Can't find your question. They are blocking my throat chakra there, connected with Renee. I just need to release that as well. Sukania, I can't see you donate your question, honey. Oh, there you are. Okay, I can see. What is Harshit feeling for me currently? Any messages from him? So what are the feelings and thoughts from him? Destiny. Okay, he's saying to you, I know that we are meant to be together. I may not have shown it enough, but I do care deeply about you. Now I'm letting go of all those old fears to be able to move forward. So there's a cycle completion taking place here. Again, I am connecting with October energy for you. So I do feel October is going to be a very powerful time in the collective. Something big is happening around October. So what he's saying is, I am letting go of what's no longer serving me. I do want to show you how I feel because I know we're meant to be together. So he's dealing with regret to end that cycle, okay, to heal the past, to end the cycle, to be able to be with you. But you were meant to be together. I hope that helps, okay? Brittany, thank you for the donation. Brittany says, I saw Kay in their comments worried about a partner and acting funny. Could you do a reading for Kay? Okay, what do we need to know for Kay? Messages, promise, I'm finding my way back to you. And also there's karmic lessons. So all the things you're connecting with, it's a karmic lesson. It's the way that Kay is learning to love the self. And that's what you need to remember. This is about not worrying about anything, rising above any worry, giving it to heaven, being in the moment and allowing things to unfold naturally. Okay, because the message is, this is a karmic lesson. My promise is that I'm finding my way back to you. I'm just learning how to love myself through this karmic lesson. That's the message. I hope that helps, okay? Anjuan, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, what is DM's current thoughts and feelings towards me? So this is for Anjuan. Dark night of the soul. Your person is feeling lost and confused right now. That's what they're going through. So you may feel that way. You may even feel a bit nauseous or dizzy. So, and this because of the moon. The full moon brought this energy up. Your person's saying to you, I'm still working out what this love is. Why you have the power to illumine me the way you do. Why I'm so drawn to you. what this love is so that I can hit my target and be with you. You are my vision. And also sneaky. So sneaking around, checking you out, not letting you know that, maybe watching you or looking at your picture, okay, because they've got this vision of what they want, but they're trying to understand it. So your person said, I feel lost and confused. So I'm being sneaky about what I'm doing because I'm trying to understand my feelings. So your person is going through a bit of a dark night of the soul to understand what they are actually feeling. And that's why you need to give this person a little bit of time. What else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? Yeah, the delays are coming to an end, okay? To bring in a karmic ending or to bring in a release of something that needs to go, a shedding of the skin. There is balance coming in, just not yet. There is a delay, but the delay is coming to an end. So things are shifting forward. Okay, that's what you need to know. You know, when we've got flashback energy coming through as well, it just moves on top of the deck there. So this, I feel your person's having flashbacks, thinking about the past, letting things go. So what's currently or was holding things back is shifting. Okay, because there will be justice here, especially between now and November. There's more balance coming in, more of a healing. Remember, your person needs to be able to give equally to you too. And that's what he's working through. He's feeling lost and confused to find his way. When we get lost, we are found. It's where we're able to go within and gain new direction. So it's a hangman, but I'm feeling it's more like a going within energy, a needing to process and needing to plan. So it's not like the hermit where he's running away. It's more he's really facing his truth, and that's turning things around. So there's a real illumination taking place. I hope that helps, okay? Michelle, thank you for the donation. Morning, Liz. Any message from my DM, Mohammed? What do we need to know from Mohammed? So Mohammed is saying, I feel emotionally distant because my heart chakra is blocked. So he's put walls around his heart chakra, and those walls are coming down. Okay, so you may be getting heart pain. You may be feeling heart pain. You may be getting palpitations or a burning around the heart because the heart is opening. So it's like he's saying, I'm going through a heart chakra activation because it's blocked. So this is also a good message for you because you can do a joint heart cleanse. You know, you can visualize you and him merging as one, and then the angels cleansing the heart chakra, because that will also remove any blocks that are there. But he is feeling emotionally distant, and this isn't necessarily just from you either. He's feeling distant in his life. He's feeling distant from himself. So he needs to get back to his heart and things he loves, and feels like he's been pushing himself away by, you know, not allowing himself to feel or not allowing himself to participate in things he loves to do. And this could be because he's following the crowd, or he's people pleasing, or he's doing things too much because other people are telling him to do those things. You know, and that's what he needs to stop doing that. And that's what's blocking his heart chakra. So something is shifting within him. And remember, you know, if they are really repressing things and pushing things down, the universe will come in. You know, God will shake the tree. So I feel he's going to be shaken soon if he doesn't pull himself out of this. You know, and that's when things can happen. You know, I'm not saying anything bad's going to happen like a heart attack or anything like that, but I feel he'll have a wake-up call. And then he'll start remembering what life is about and moving towards you again. So if he feels emotionally distant, and you know, they can be emotionally distant even if they're communicating. So, you know, and he'll be coming to you in a beautiful way through the higher realms, but in the physical, he will be emotionally distant because he's blocking his own heart. So if you work on a heart chakra cleansing, it will open things up. You know, it will assist with the cleansing. I hope that helps, okay? Let me just heart these donations there. So we've got Miss Afat, thank you for the donation. What blessings are coming into my life? What blessings are coming into your life? What blessings are coming into your life? Money matters, and anything that's short term will become long term. So what I'm really connecting with here is, you know, if you've been going through any short term issues, they're going to be resolved and healed. So the position you are in right now, maybe you're thinking, oh, you know, I want more blessings, things don't seem to be working out. And whatever you're struggling with is temporary. So don't be too attached to it. There's no need to worry. Something even more fulfilling and prosperous is on the way. And this can also be connected with money. So I feel there's definitely an increase coming in money for you. A blessing in money or abundance. Resources. You know, an influx of money coming in. And maybe that's what you've been manifesting or asking for. But the angel's saying you must be prepared for the unexpected. So that means let go of any expectation about how things will come to you or what will come to you. Just be in the flow. Says money matters a lot now. Watch your spending and expenses and save for the future. You need to be prepared. So this can also be you getting prepared. Okay, getting ready for something that's coming. But when I'm connecting with this intuitively, it feels like anything you're going through in the short term that's causing problems or issues are going to be resolved to bring more in. And you are definitely going to have an influx of money in some way. But this can also be like, say, for example, if you're in separation, that's short term. Okay, it's not going to last much longer. It's temporary. Or if there's any blocks or delays in anything you're experiencing or going through, it's temporary. You know, if there's anything health-wise you're going through, it's temporary. There's blessings ahead. I hope that helps, okay? Selene, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, will Giuseppe contact me? How does he feel about me? Let's see what cards they are that just jumped out there. So, you know, as I picked that card up, these moved out. So let's see what they are first of all. Bullseye. So the bullseye energy is about focus and vision. Alluring, which means he's always guided back to you. He's working out what the love is, the mystery card, and sneaky. So again, these cards move because this will resonate with you. Maybe you're watching before and these cards came out and they resonated with you. No matter what this card is, what he's saying is, I am watching you right now, trying to understand if you want me. Trying to understand why I'm so drawn to you, what this energy is, this flame, this fire that we share. And he's saying to you, you see right through me and it freaks me out. So that's the reason why he holds himself back, okay? Because you see right through him, you see into his soul, and it freaks him out. Not because he's scared of you, but because he's scared of his own vulnerability. He's scared of the way he feels when he's around you because he feels vulnerable. So he's saying, you make me feel naked. It's like you strip him bare even when he's got his clothes on. So he's saying, I feel naked around you because you see right through me and that freaks me out and I'm preparing to handle that. So he has to be in the right energy to be around you. So he will contact you at the right time. He is focused on doing that. You know, you're the bullseye, you're the end result. I just feel that he's freaked out a little bit by his own feelings. And that's the intensity of this love, you know, and he's trapped in a situation as well. He's saying, I feel stuck in my current situation, but I know I have options. And that means he knows he has a way out or he's got a choice. It says, look for another while keeping the one you have for now. This is about job. It says, look for another job while you're keeping the one you have for now. So what he feels right now is what he's saying is, I need to deal with where I am to be able to be with you the right way. And I feel that contact is going to come through the internet or, you know, through an email or through a message online, or it's going to come in that way. And the spider is kind of saying to you here, the spider in the web, just have faith in the universe because the universe is creating the way. But he's stuck in something he needs to release himself from. Okay, and it's like he's saying, if he's with a person, for example, if there's a relationship, he's saying, I don't want to be with you until I've dealt with this. And it could be anything, not necessarily a relationship, it could be anything. But it's like he feels like he needs to take care of something to be free. And he feels trapped and he needs to escape. And he knows that you see right through him. So he's saying, I need to be able to get naked with you the right way. I need to be able to be with you the right way. So he is sneaking around a little bit, checking you out online and watching you because you're so alluring, he's so attracted to you, he can't help that. And he's also trying to find a solution to this mystery in his life, you know, what he needs to deal with to be able to put his full attention and focus on you. So he is fully focused on you, it just may not seem that way to the naked eye. Okay, and that's why you see through the illusion. I hope that helps, okay? Sandy, thank you for the donation. Hi, Liz, a message about my DM. How is he feeling today? What do you need to know? What do you need to know? What's the message coming through for you? So the first message is trust. He's finding it hard to trust himself because he denied his feelings or he's been hiding his feelings. He's saying, I'm trying to distract myself from the truth. And that's because he wants to trust himself again. He wants to trust what he feels and what is real inside. So he's saying, I know I seem to be in denial, but I'm just distracting myself from the truth because it's hard to face. Because I find it hard to trust myself. Because he feels like he's let you down. He feels like he's let himself down. So he really is going through a shift and change. It's like a big transformation happening within it. He's saying to you, yeah, he's going through the death card, the endings. So there's an ending for a new beginning. So this is when really we go through the worst of the worst in a way to be able to find a way out. And we've got dedicated. He's saying to you, I am dedicated to our love. I am finding my way. I am doing what I need to do. But there needs to be an ending for this new beginning. You have to trust me that I know what I'm doing, that I'm finding my way. And it may seem that I am distracting myself from the truth or denying this love, but I need to trust myself first, what I'm feeling, what I'm going through. And that's why he's experiencing the things in his life that he is. So the message coming through is honest work. He's doing the honest work. You know, when this card comes up, I feel that he's, like he's saying to you, it's blood, sweat and tears. He is doing what he needs to do. He is working on himself in a very honest way. He may be denying himself from the truth, but he can't. You know, when he's asleep, it comes to him. When his mind is wandering, it comes to him. He's saying, I need to do this right now. It will bring us success in the future. It's not a quick fix. So you can't fix this quickly. He's got to find his own way to you. He's got to work things out himself. So let me bring in a card for you. Yeah, you've got to remember your power and value, the Queen of Wands. So remember who you are. You know, remember your value, remember your worth, remember your strength and your attractiveness. Work on that, work on self-love. Because the more attractive you feel, you know, the more attracted he is to you. And that doesn't mean you have to, you know, put your best clothes on. It means you just feel good. When you feel good, it's attractive. And that's what you need to be working on more. I hope that helps, okay? And yeah, he's got to walk away from something to be with you. That's what he needs to do. There needs to be an ending for a new beginning with you. And that will come in time. I hope that helps, okay? Again, the block in my throat chakra there. So Manahar, thank you for the donation. Hi Liz, more love to you. How is my twin and her daughter doing? It's been months with no contact. Her messages for me, please. So what do you need to know? So Anna's saying to you, something keeps pulling me back towards you. So this is a reminder that no matter what's going on, no matter where you are, no matter where they are, you're always guided back together magnetically. You know, all paths lead home. And the message we've got coming through is tradition, Hierophant energy here. So doing things the right way. So there could even be something going on with a daughter, you know, some kind of commitment or marriage energy here. Doing the right thing. I feel like the message I've got to give to you is I'm doing the right thing for my daughter. I'm doing the right thing for my tradition or the commitment I've made. So he feels like she's trying to do the right thing. And that can also stop her from being with you because she's trying to do the right thing. But there may well be something else going on here, like a marriage or, you know, it could mean like something happening within her daughter's relationship or the relationship that she's got with her daughter. She's working on that. She's committed to that right now. And she's asking you to not give up because there is a vision of the future. So it's like she's saying, we are going to be together. You have to believe. So if you've seen 1111 or you've seen 111, that's your reminder to believe that there are changes taking place, that your ship will come in. But it's like right now she's doing what she feels she has to do because she's made a commitment. She's made a commitment to her daughter and she's following through on that. And that's what she's doing. She's saying to you, I'm doing the right thing because of my morals, my traditions, my commitments, but I can't help being drawn back to you. That's what you need to know, okay? So let me bring in another card about you and this person. We've got autumn. Something is coming in the autumn. Now, you know, you connect with the autumn for where you are in your time zone. But when I'm connecting with this, I'm seeing this as moving into October. I'm really getting October as something very strong collectively for everyone. And it feels like you're being reminded with this card. Don't worry about losing things in your life because you gain them back. You gain more things back. You know, if you feel you've lost her, you haven't because she's being pulled back towards you. She's just dealing with something right now that could be a tradition or something she's made a commitment to, and she's dealing with that now first. Okay, she's dealing with that energy and she's saying, we will be together. If you're seeing 111, especially, you're being reminded to believe. So I feel that from October to March, this is all shifting forward. So I feel that's when she could communicate with you or really be drawn back to you. She's already been drawn back to you now, but I'm feeling the energy coming in between October and March. I hope that helps. Things marching forward, things shifting. Thank you for the donation. Hi, love. We haven't talked for over a week now. He's giving ghost vibes. Don't worry about that, okay? Don't take it personally. It's not about you. It's about things he's going through in his own life. Can I have a couple of cards with advice and his feelings and energy? So, you know, you've put a crying face in there and those kind of rolling eyes. You need to not do that because that means you're upset, you're judging and all of that, you know. So move out of that energy. So we've got, I don't want to hide any longer. He's searching for freedom. He's silent because he's working out how to be free. or how to be with you in a more freeing way. He said, I want to reach out to you, I just can't right now. I feel emotionally numb. Because he's struggling with his situation and what he needs to change. So he wants to reach out to you, okay? He just can't right now because he's emotionally numb. And that means if he comes to you, he's going to hurt you. He's going to hurt himself. It's not the right time. So remember, if there's a ghost in it's a processing, but you're being protected, the right time will come. So then I don't want to hide this any longer. So he's trying to work out how to be with you the right way, to have a partnership with you. Okay, that's the energy there, the partnership, the energy of being in that relationship together, freedom to be in that relationship together, to be out in the open. That's what's happening, okay? So let's bring in another card. We've got, love potential. This love has so much potential to grow and to turn into what it needs to become, this beautiful partnership. So don't worry about the silence. The silence is illusion. Remember, it's a way that you work on the telepathic connection. It's a way that you work on giving to yourself all the things that you feel you crave or need from that person. Giving back to yourself, working on self-love. Because there's so much potential, it just needs time to grow into that beautiful partnership that's not hidden, that's out in the open. I don't want to hide this any longer. I do want to reach out to you, but I can't right now because I'm dealing with this. So this is showing you there's nothing wrong. So work on yourself right now. Work on self-love, self-care, giving back to the self. That's what you need to know. I hope that helps, okay? So I'm going to do a collective message for everyone, okay? What are the masculines feeling collectively today? Oh, look at this. Commitment. I am completely devoted to you no matter how things seem. They want commitment with you no matter how things seem. So they're saying, I am completely devoted to you. And the thing is, even if they're quiet or silent or in other situations, that's how they are devoted, because they're working on the self to become the fulfilled version of themselves, not the wounded version of themselves. Bring in another message. Yeah, we've got this addiction, devil energy. The devil is the ego. It causes problems. Releasing things they're addicted to. I connected with that last night. If you watched last night's message, we got the addiction. So, they can be addicted to their fears. They can be addicted to their comfort zones. They can be addicted to certain things in their life they keep doing, habits they keep doing they need to break. And also, this is really about the way that they are addicted to your energy. They love you and they are obsessed about you too. They can't stop thinking about you too, even if they try and deny it. There may be interference from others, okay, but you have to look beyond that. They may be hitched, but you have to look beyond that. This is things that get in the way. Things like marriage, things like karmic situations, interference from others, people trying to get involved. But at the end of the day, the bond between you is strong, and this is a love cord. You can't cut the cords of love. Okay, you can cut cords of fear, but you can't cut cords of love. And they know that if there is a marriage or they are in a situation, that they need to cut those cords for good. They need to move on from those people. They need to be free to be able to have a commitment with you. So even if they are committed to another right now, there's interference there. Okay, there's interference because they know it's not right. It's like God shaking that tree to bring in changes. I don't care out there who says God wants marriages to continue and all of that. God does not want things to happen where you're not growing as a soul. Okay, God's not interested in our comfort. He's interested in our growth. So there's big changes coming in karmic situations to create the right love bonds. So that may resonate with someone, okay? And let me pull another collective card and then I'm going to go off because I've got a busy day today. So these are some more cards that you may need to know. This could be about career. Put these cards into your situation, okay? So first of all, we've got make it work. You have all the tools you need to succeed, but you have to put in the effort. You excel at working with your hands and fixing problems. So remember, you can fix problems in your own life. You can't fix them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. So don't feel like you've got to fix them. Let them fix themselves. You work on fixing things in your life, working on giving back to yourself, knowing that you have all the tools you need. That means you are psychic and connected. You are in tune with your own self. You can connect with your own intuition at all times, and that will unlock the doors. It says work you want may not be in reach now. You can take a temporary position while awaiting an opening. Your new place offers job security. So what this is showing you as well is the security that you seek is coming, whether it's with your person or whether it's in work or within your own self. And it may feel out of reach right now, but it's coming. It's like whatever situation you're in is temporary. Separation is temporary. Silence is temporary. A health condition can be temporary. Remember, depending on what we're going through and what the healing is. But, when we go into pain or sorrow or struggle, it's temporary. Things get better. We work through the pain. So things can feel really painful, but then we come out the other side. And there may be flashbacks going on, thinking about the past, going over the past. There could even be people from the past coming back in to bring in a completion or a closure. You may be having flashbacks about the past because you're gaining wisdom about it. You're understanding more and more about why you went through what you did. So you're gaining wisdom and knowledge to move forward in a higher way, to rise up, to be more in the flow of things, to remember who you are as a divine feminine, as an empress in power, as a light worker, as a spiritual being. So the universe is sending you help. And that help can come to you through something that you overhear, a reading that you receive, guidance you get maybe through social media in some other way. So the universe is sending you help. Tap into your inner power and go deeper to create the purposeful life you really want to come or you want to have. So things you want to come into your life, when you focus on them and go with the flow, that means you ask for it, you believe, then you receive. It starts coming in for you. Use your wisdom and experience to your potential. Use it in your life. Think, right, I've been through that. Someone's struggling in the comments. I can help them. I can give them advice from love, not fear. And, that's why when we see people struggling, people come in and say, painful things because they're in pain. Remember that hurt people. So if you can be a little bit of light in that world for them, then you've done a service. It doesn't matter whether they come back at you and shout at you. Remember, that's a reflection of them, not you. So I feel you're also being guided to rise above. And I want to bring in a message from Jesus for everyone as well. Yeah, look at this. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. So really what Jesus is saying is if you ask for peace, it will be given. If you're carrying around any burdens, you have the power to pray. And when you pray, you hand it over for transmutation. You receive faith back. Your faith will bring in peace and grace and all the things you want. So let go of anything that's causing you a discord right now, anything that's causing dis-ease in the body or stress, and focus on breathing yourself into the now. So today, as you start this new week, focus on breathing yourself back into the now, feeling at ease with where you are, and that will open all the doors, and I'll leave it there. So I'm sending everyone so much love. If you haven't received a message, just click anywhere during the replay and you'll receive an answer. I'm sorry I can't stay on longer today, but I've got a busy day of personal readings. So I'm sending everyone so much love. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.